got up at 5, took my thyroid meds, because you have to take it at least 45 minutes to an hour before you eat or drink anything but water. So I get up at 5, took my thyroid med, laid in bed while my husband was taking a shower, and then took a shower, drank a bunch of water. So I tried to chug some water first thing in the morning to get rehydrated. And then now I'm getting dressed. And today is Monday, which means I'm gonna spend the morning at a coffee shop with my kid, and we're gonna work from the coffee shop. So I'm gonna follow, or you guys are gonna get to follow me around today as you see what it is that I eat. I do have a session with a client this evening, so I have that. Other than that, I try not to schedule anything much on Mondays because usually I'm working on projects outside the house. So, yeah, just gonna get to see what I eat on these kinds of days. We're just gonna go for it. We're gonna see what all I eat, what all I do. Maybe somebody can help me figure out why I don't lose weight at all. So here we go. Starting weight this morning was 187 and change. So that's our starting weight for today. I'll put it on the screen because I'll pull it from my scale. So yeah, that's starting weight today. I weigh myself every morning. Yeah, let's see what we got. Now I'm at my desk and I'm going to have my coffee while I check emails and get ready for the day. So it is about 6:30 right now. So yeah, I'm just going to have coffee, check up with the world, make sure I'm ready and that I know what the plan is. So I've got a large container of water with ice in it. So we're gonna mix our drink real quick. So I've got my creatine. I'm gonna put a teaspoon of creatine in there. Okay. I did get the unflavored creatine, so I also add in a flavor packet to make hydration a little more fun. Okay. All right. Sorry, you're under my cabinet, so all the lighting is weird. Just go with it. Okay, so drink is ready. Now a bowl for my vitamins. I take a multivitamin, just one. I'll take the other one in the afternoon. I take my Baby Dawn. I have ashwagandha gummies. I take 2 of these. I take 2 of these for hair, skin, and nails. I take 2 super omegas. 1 low dose aspirin. And 1 vitamin D. So that's vitamins and drink, and then we're gonna make breakfast. So I'm gonna get all of that together. Hold on. Okay, so you're gonna get to see exactly how long it takes me to make breakfast. It's not that long. So all of y'all who are like, oh, it takes forever, it really doesn't. Here we go. pepper, salt. Okay, so I'm not taking any other kind of salt supplement, so I'm not mixing in a salty drink or anything, so you need to make sure that you salt your foods. Okay, oats. Scooper. Blueberries. So blueberries. Not much, just enough. Really want to see. Here's the blueberries. Eggs are cooking. Okay, we're gonna add water. Cook it for 2 minutes. Eggs are still going. Put these up. Okay, now we just wait. Or 5 pecan halves, I should say. And then I break each one with my hands. Okay, so we have eggs, we have oats with protein, got my vitamins, and I've got my drink. So I'm gonna go eat. Welcome to breakfast. Okay, so for the ladies out there who have to take testosterone and a cream, because I don't like getting pills in my badonkadonk. So here's a little trick to keep your testosterone cream on all day instead of putting it downstairs where you might clean it off when you go to the bathroom. Take a sheet of toilet paper, just one square, fold it in half, tear it in half. Take this, now tear it in half again, so you have 2 little squares. Okay. You're gonna think this is crazy, but y'all, I had the blood tests done. I can verify that this totally works. It'll keep it absorbing all day, and you'll never wipe it off unless you go changing clothes. Okay, so this is my testosterone cream. Wipe it onto the little square. Okay, there's the cream. Y'all, stuff. Put it right on the target, okay? The skin on your targets is very much like the skin downstairs. So it's nice and delicate skin, and it'll absorb just like it does down there, but you're not gonna wipe it off when you pee. You're welcome. Okay, so I'm back from the coffee shop, got some work done. My alarm just went off for my afternoon meds. I have an alarm that goes off every day. So I have my afternoon meds. So I have my ashwagandha, I have my hair, skin, and nails. I have another baby aspirin. I have 2 of the super omegas, and I have the second of my multivitamin. So I split up my multivitamin into a morning and afternoon dosage so that it doesn't upset my stomach. If you have been trying to take your multi and like your stomach feels super gross after you take it, break it up into 2 different dosages because yeah, your body's just trying to process too much at one time. So these are my afternoon meds. I have my lunch and I have my drink. And so yeah, I'm sitting at my desk. I'm gonna watch some trashy YouTube videos while I eat my lunch. And then it is time to get back to work. And yeah. All right, here's what's left of my lunch. Ate my lunch, took my vitamins, drinking my liquid. Ta-da! Okay, so I ordered a weighted vest. It came in. Let's try it on. Safety first. It's my husband in the background. Let's go with it. Okay. All right. I got 12 pounds. I figured it should be just about enough. Oh, didn't get all the little hairs. Let's see. Okay, hey. It fits over that. Sweet. Okay, one of my biggest concerns was whether or not this was going to fit on top of. Because, yeah, I'm a J for anybody who's trying to figure out, like, what size to get. I'm a J cup, and the strap fits, so that's good. It's nice and high. I'm gonna turn you guys a little bit. Okay. It's up on your upper back, it's not bad. And it came with this thing to like carry your phone and everything. Let's see. I saw it online, it showed it up here. Ooh, is that gonna rub? Is that gonna rub my inner arm? Okay. What's over there? Okay. I mean, okay, so I got 12 pounds because I weigh 187, and usually you're supposed to get like, what is it, like about 10 to 15% of your body weight? Let me check that. But yeah, so I did it kind of compared to body weight. 12 pounds, especially up around my higher back. It's really not bad. I mean, just, it's not bad. I think this actually weighs less than my backpack that I usually carry. So, yeah. Now these do get heavier. So, I mean, like, there was an 8 pound, I think there was a 6 pound one and 8 pound. This is 12. I think there was 15, 20, stuff like that. So, I mean, I'll put a link to this in the description below. But, yeah, it's not heavy, really. I mean, I say that now. I haven't trained with it. But just initially putting it on, it doesn't feel that heavy. So, we're going to see how it goes today. But yeah, I'm gonna go change my pants so that I can go to the gym and do my workout. So perfect timing for it to come in because it's time to go work out. Let's go. I did cardio with my vest on, and so far so good. I did my regular workout without the vest on, and then I put it back on to do a little bit more cardio. So, but yeah, so I wanted to do it with the little pouch on it because I wanted to see if it scratched or anything. It doesn't. It's totally fine. So yeah, went well. I like it. It actually kind of balances out the top half. I can see a lot of goofy jokes about how, you know, wearing one of these vests is the joke about what it feels like to have breast implants and you think somebody's going to fall over, but that's not true. I can tell you. So yeah, no, the vest works pretty well. Let's go see. I don't know if you guys can see all of it, but ta-da. Yeah, fits easy, nice and high on your back. Unlike a backpack that will possibly ride a lot lower, it stays nice and high. It's not bad. I haven't run with it. Like, we don't run. Makes sense? So, yeah. Yeah, it sits up nice and high. I could probably go heavier. I don't know. we'll see. I'll try it for a few days and see if I want to go heavier. All right, back up to the apartment for a protein shake. Okay, so I'm back at my desk. Got my protein shake. It's really good for post-workout. So that's what we're doing. And yeah, I'm gonna catch up with some work. Work on a couple of manuscripts, sit here with my vest on, and then take off my vest, rinse off, and have a meeting with a client. Let the fun continue. Okay, so I'm hungry. I'm done with my session with my client, so now it's time for dinner. So I already have it pre-cooked, pre-put it together. That's my cat. I've got ground turkey, green beans, and sweet potato. 2 minutes in the microwave, ready to go. So, dinner time. Okay, so while that's in the microwave, I actually forgot that I need to make my AG1 because I wanted to mix in some greens powder into my day. Just trying to get all the nutrients possible. So, there we go. Dinner's ready. And this will be my drink while I eat dinner. It's that easy, y'all. All right, so I have my coffee. My husband just left for work, and I am sitting here working on client manuscripts. So, welcome to 6:30 a.m. Okay, so there's one really difficult thing when it comes to working from home. Your coworkers. This is Onyx. He does not care about deadlines. Not even a little bit. Look at that. Difficult life for this guy, yeah. Okay, so I need to get my makeup on because I have, 3 different clients today. So, takes less than 5 minutes. Let's do it. No. Now it's time to make eggs and oats. Okay, so I was looking at a heavier weighted vest because the one that I have is 12 pounds and it doesn't feel that heavy. And so I was like, well, I could probably go heavier. But I was looking at the heavier vests on Amazon, and tell me when you see the difference. Okay, so this is the 12-pound vest that I currently have. And here's the 16-pound vest. You see it? 1 strap. 2 straps. Okay, so the big situation with the straps is the fact that the one strap fits me up really high, right? If I add that second strap, how far it is from the other one, I don't know where that's gonna hit on there. Because it definitely ain't gonna be below them. So I don't know if that strap will actually do anything because of how far up it is. I don't know. I'm gonna have to think about this. All right, so we're making lunch today. I did not prep regular meals, so we are making lunch. So tuna with the juice pushed out, just tuna and water. Okay, so I have been reading a bit for Book Nerd University, my online book club, and now it is time for my afternoon shake. I don't do workouts on Tuesdays because I have such a hectic work schedule on Tuesdays, so usually Tuesdays are my midweek break, and then I'll be back to the gym tomorrow. Plus I pulled my calf, so that's exciting. Time for a shake. Okay, so we went to dinner. I finished up with my clients, did some reading for work. Then we went to dinner because my husband wanted to go get a special burger that he wanted. So I had a grilled chicken sandwich. I didn't eat the bun situation, but there was like arugula on it and pickled tomatoes and stuff. So that was good. So we are back home. My calf is really hurting, so we are going to watch a movie and I'm going to put it up and let it relax a little bit. I've got a little compression thing on it. I've put some extra ice in my container. I'm going to finish this off and then refill and take it easy for the night. That's where I'm at. Welcome to Wednesday. Different day, same breakfast. Taking a walk with my weighted vest, just around the block. So far so good, doesn't feel too heavy. Still worried about that extra chest strap because I don't know where it's gonna hit. So I think I might just stick to this one. I don't know yet. The jury's still out. Okay, so since my calf still isn't 100%, I'm gonna take it kind of gentle on my legs today instead of doing a heavy lifting because I don't want to accidentally engage my calf muscle while lifting. So I've got my weighted vest on still. I'm gonna get on the treadmill and I'm gonna do some gentle rehab exercises to kind of stretch out my calf, massage my calf, and then to try to also strengthen my knees at the same time today. So that's the plan. Nice and gentle, but still active. Let's do it. Okay, so I'm gonna make tacos for lunch. I have ground turkey already made. So I have my handy dandy food scale and a little bowl that we're gonna put some turkey in so that I know exactly how much I'm getting, and then nuke it for a couple of seconds so I can toss it in some tacos. All right, let me show you how easy it is to measure your turkey. Here we go. Bowl. Pre-made turkey. In container. Turn the measuring thing on. Make sure it's in ounces. Toss turkey and bowl until it says the correct number of ounces that I need. I'm not going to tell you how many ounces you need because that's up to you, your body, and your goals. But this is what I've got. You know, I swear it's getting... All right, there we go. All right, so now I'm just going to put this turkey... Oh, okay. Put this turkey in the microwave and then heat up some tortillas, add cheese and pre-made guac, and then that's lunch. Yeah. Lunchtime. I took a shower, so I'm all clean now. Yay, I smell so much better. And so yeah, now I'm sitting here working on a client manuscript for a while. I'm gonna have to refill my drink and get my AG1 for the afternoon. Ooh, and I did take my vitamins. So that's the other thing. My alarm went off and I did take my vitamins. So I need to get my AG1 mixed up. I need to refill this water container and then get back to work.
That stuck with me throughout the year. I will say another book by an Irish author that I did not put on here but should have, maybe. I can't really tell because
So these became a standoff.
Welcome to Thursday. Time for contacts. And I need to brush my teeth. Okay, so I'm dressed. I have my weight for the day. While I was getting dressed, didn't even think about it because my calf was starting to feel better. And while I was putting my pants, I unconsciously, just without thought, went on my tiptoes. And my calf definitely sent a message. It's not happy. That hurt. Yeah. So I'm gonna have to rest my calf today. Upper body day. That's what that means. And luckily, I work from home, and I guess I'm just gonna bring in like a random side chair and stick my calf up with some ice today so that I can let it, you know, relax a little bit. And I have my leg with compression on it. And it's elevated and it's resting, okay? Who knew putting your pants on was so dangerous? But here we are. Okay, so it's a little later than usual this morning, but my oats are going and my eggs are cooking. Breakfast is the same. Okay, vitamins, oats with blueberries and pecans, eggs. Time for breakfast. All right, we're putting some meals together. I heated up a sweet potato in the microwave because there's a potato button. If you don't know about this button, you might want to check your microwave. Actually, a few years ago, my cousin who wanted to get healthy was asking me how I cooked my potatoes perfectly, and I was like, well, I just put it in the microwave with the potato button. He was like, potato button? And he found out that his microwave actually had a potato button. So make sure you check. All right, let's make some meals. It took less than 5 minutes, in case you're wondering. Yeah, so I'm going to cook some more turkey so that I have ground turkey for I haven't had my prepped meals, if you haven't noticed, for a couple of days. So I am almost out of the pre-cooked turkey that I have. So I actually just got back from the grocery store, so I'm gonna cook the other turkey and then I can prep some more meals because, yeah, I actually really like having prepped meals and then I don't have to think when I'm hungry, because then we get hangry. So, time to cook. And I'm gonna also slice up some bell peppers and put them in containers so that they're ready to eat too. My husband's very loud. Okay, so I prepped my meals for the next coming days. However, I did not have dinner ready. So I went ahead and just made an omelet. So I'm having this for dinner. And then I will probably mix up some Greek yogurt with pudding mix for a dessert. I got pistachio, so we'll try to see how that goes. I don't know yet, but time to eat. Okay, so I've already got my pants on without pulling my calf all over again. So we're doing all right. We're doing okay. Welcome to Friday. Okay, so if you're still wondering things like, how do I habit stack and how can I get more done and blah, blah, blah. Let me explain. Okay, so I have to come in to put on my testosterone, right? And I can do that at the same time that I'm in here to put on my deodorant. But if I want to stack a habit on top of that, I can actually do 3 things instead of just 1 or 2. So testosterone is on, deodorant is on, but I want to add 1, sunscreen on my arms. Okay, I get freckles. I'm very pale, so no freckles, which means we need sunscreen, because when I wear jackets and everything, I pull them up. So yeah, so I get sun on just the bottom half of my arms. So sunscreen on the bottom half will keep us healthier longer. There you go. If you really want to go for bonus points, there we go, right on the hot plate. Okay, sunscreen. Okay, so as I put together my drink this morning, I just figured I would mention this terrifying fact. Okay, so part of the reason I use a regular flavor packet, and these are my husband's Celsius packets, okay? Celsius packets. I don't take Celsius, I don't drink Celsius because it has so many B vitamins that it can actually cause a false negative on a pregnancy test. Let that settle in for a minute. Can cause a false negative. As somebody with PCOS, and which means I will sometimes miss a period. Sometimes I'll get a bonus one just for the fun of it, due to stress fluctuations and hormone craziness and all that. Getting a false negative is not something I'm cool with. So you may want to keep that in mind if you drink Celsius and if you are a female of reproductive age. Just want to throw that out there. The more you know. So I was watching this YouTuber. Well, she's actually like a fitness person. And I was watching her meals for the day. And I just think it's funny. You can tell which of us all live in Texas because all of us get our groceries from H-E-B. Like, not even kidding. It's all of us, y'all. All of us. Everybody's got H-E-B on their groceries. It's just, has anybody else noticed this? If you live in another state, I think that would be interesting to see. All of us have H-E-B groceries. H-E-B? It is. So I have to say, part of the reason that I put this video together and started recording myself all week is because I saw this other person post up about how, if somebody followed you for a week, would they know what your goals were? Would they understand and be able to verify that yes, this is the kind of person you are, this is, the kind of goals that you have in life. And I thought it was really interesting. And I have to say, and be completely honest, that recording every single meal and stuff like that does really help you stay more cognizant of what it is you're choosing to eat, and like you don't snack, you know, between those kinds of things, because you have to record what it is that you're eating. So yeah, I have to say it is pretty interesting. I did last night after I had my omelet last night, but after my omelet, my husband and I were sitting there watching Survivor. I did have a couple of rice cake chips. Full disclosure. Like, I had some of these. So yeah, I had some rice cake chips last night while we were watching TV, because I didn't, and that's when I got up and cut up my bell peppers. It's because I was like, I'm snacky, and I knew that I was going to get snacky. But yeah, so I have to say, you want to check yourself, record it. It's a really good tool. Okay, so I get asked a lot about the whole, like, hey, it looks like you're wearing the same clothes. I have several of these tops, in case you're wondering. Like, hold on. Like, this is just me grabbing a handful. Like, they're literally all the same. Just a couple of different colors. That's it. Okay, so like, why, right? Because I'm going to change pants. We're going to go to the gym. All right, so like, why do I have all of the same shirt? Well, for a couple of reasons. One, I like tank tops, okay? I prefer tank tops because that way I can wear my sports bras and everything is contained. Two, the shirts can be dressed up or dressed down. I can wear them to the gym, but then I can also put a little sweater or jacket over them, and suddenly they look nice, okay? It's also why we use essentially the same colors on different things, because it just mix and match those colors. Makes it a lot easier. Okay. Do not jump. Do not jump. Do not point the toes. Okay. Safely made it into my pants today. All right. So we're gonna put some shoes on and go to the gym. Socks. All right, let's do this. Okay, so I'm back from the gym. I did shoulders today, nothing but upper body. Ran into someone at the gym who I talked to before, the one who had the really bad trainer. If you didn't hear about that story, go check it over on TikTok. That was an interesting day. And yeah, so I ran into her. She wants to work with me as she goes along her fitness journey, which should be a lot of fun. And then, but yeah, stayed off working my legs today. My calf is feeling a lot better than it did yesterday. Still not 100%, still can't fully roll through my foot as I walk, but should get better in the next probably 2 days. So I'm just gonna not push too much of my legs. As you can see, I got kind of smelly. I do smell. Thank goodness you cannot smell me right now, but I do have a client in about 20 minutes. So I've got my glasses that I'm gonna put on so he doesn't realize that I don't really have fresh makeup. And I've got my jacket, which will cover my tattoos, my arms. So like I said, the shirts that I wear can be dressed up or dressed down. So as soon as you put on the jacket and my glasses, I'll look like I'm ready for work. No one will be able to smell me, I'll be fine. And then I'll take a shower after my session during my lunch break. And then I've got 2 more clients this afternoon. So Fridays are busy. Let's get to work. Okay, done with my first client. All right, gonna go shower and then get some lunch. Enjoy my lunch break with my kid, check on her with her homework, and then I've got 2 clients this afternoon, so shower time. Okay, so I'm all showered, I have no makeup on, and as you can see, it looks like I'm wearing the exact same outfit because it's all clean, because I have multiples. I'm gonna get something to eat real quick. My kid is not done with her homework, so she's gonna continue doing her homework. I'm gonna get some food, take a little bit of a lunch break, and then I've got, sorry, there's a cat. Yeah. And then I'm gonna have another couple of clients this afternoon. So here we go. Okay, so I'm done with my clients for the day. So I'm gonna get a snack real quick. This is Greek yogurt with pistachio pudding mix in it. You guys saw me make it. So I'm gonna have this and hang out with the kid for a little bit. And yeah, that's it. Yeah. Welcome to Saturday. I honestly have no idea what's on the schedule for this weekend. I know that there's a market that we're thinking about going to, and then we like going to a bunch of local markets. There's a local market this weekend. Last night we went to a Spray City Walls event at Bad Astronaut. Went to go see an art friend of ours named Peasy, and checked out a piece he was working on. It was awesome. And then, since it's Easter weekend, I do know that it's Easter weekend, my kid does not have art class, so we don't have that going on, which is weird, but I think we're gonna go get breakfast today, and then I just don't know what all we have planned. So exciting. Let's do this. Welcome to Sunday morning. Today is Easter. And I have a cat. There's eggs hidden everywhere. I had to get up at like 3:30 in the morning. Simply because like part of me could not sleep. Because I knew that I needed to hide stuff before my kid woke up. So, this is Onyx. He's very comfortable. Time for coffee. All right, so it's Sunday night, Easter night. It is 7 o'clock, and we're here at the gym. Time to get a workout in. I still need to be careful with my calf. My calf is still messing up. It's still not 100%. I can feel it. So I'm gonna be gentle on my calf, but yeah, we're gonna see what all we can do. Let's do